Hello, it's Lori Koppelman, and today's breather is about taking a breather. What is a breather? It is, for me, slowing down and appreciating life. And sometimes those are really short, and sometimes they're a whole weekend. If you've been paying attention on any of my postings, I just returned from a weekend getaway with a friend. I do this at least once a year, sometimes more, where I go for a whole weekend. I pack up, oh my gosh, I had so many books. No business bringing so many books, but I just wanted a lot of choice. Pack up a bunch of books, great food, and spend some time away from distractions, not any obligations, and really relax. I napped, we did yoga, we walked. It was wonderful. I completely, totally recommend it. If you have not done something like this for yourself, it is so rejuvenating. And I do it with some girlfriends. I've done it all by myself. Any way you want to do it, where you can get away and not have a to-do list and just breathe and appreciate nature and do some of the things you never give yourself a chance to do. One friend this weekend brought all of her photos and some photo albums because it was too hard to get that done during the day, regular day to day, and got that all done in lickety-split. And so she went home feeling like that wasn't hanging over her head anymore. So little projects, creative outlets, those are all wonderful. That's not always doable. That's not always possible. Certainly not on a regular day-to-day basis. So take a breather during your day. So I've got an iced coffee here, courtesy of Pioneer Woman. I will get a link to that out there for you so that you can make your own iced coffee. And then the secret to this is loads of sweetened condensed milk. I had never had that before in a beverage, just used it in baking. It is amazing, and I highly recommend it. Our weather has changed so much here now that having a nice coffee really tastes good. So throughout the day, having little moments where you're enjoying your life and slowing down and taking a breath. There's a book I read years ago by Iris Murdoch. I wish I could remember the name of the book. I don't. In that book, a character had said that he thought the secret to a happy life was continuous small treats throughout the day. And I copied that down, and that's on my Facebook quotes that I like because it just so summed up what I think is true. And I've got a quote from Nora Ephron that I love, cut out from somewhere. I don't think any day is worth living without thinking about what you're going to eat next at all times. That just couldn't be closer to the truth than for me. But obviously there are things in moderation. Some of you may also know that I've been trying to cut down on my sweets. So I cannot have a coffee and a treat at every single time throughout the day that I actually slow down and take a breath. So it's a question of proportion and how often and what, and changing your perception of what a treat is. I still like a treat. And today I've got a cranberry walnut bar that is absolutely almost my favorite dessert right now of all time, and it doesn't have chocolate in it, which is incredible to me. I never used to think anything without chocolate was truly a treat. But a cranberry walnut bar, oh my gosh, these are the best. And I'll get this recipe out on my blog soon, so you can have a chance to make these if you like. They're really easy, and I don't know if you're a baker or not. I am, but I think they're pretty easy. You just make a crust, and then the topping with the nuts, cranberries, and brown sugar and maple syrup, and put that on and then bake that. So it's a two-step process, but pretty quick. So I'm just going to have a little nibble on one of these. I hope you're having a treat. I hope you grabbed a beverage and are having a little treat with me. Those are so good. Got my napkin. But I've been redefining what I think a treat is lately as I've been trying to get a little less sugar. And fruit, boy, do I have a new appreciation for fruit. A mango, wow, we had a couple mangoes this weekend, is fantastic. So juicy and a little bit tart. That is just such a wonderful literal slice of heaven, in my opinion. So you can find things that are tasty and healthy and not added sugar. So I encourage you, value your life so much that you take care of yourself and stop and take a breath, take a break, breathe, and the day will be so much more enjoyable for you and for everyone around you who's interacting with you too. Namaste. Thank you for taking this time with me today.